those, or maybe you have a faulty outlet in your home, you call around to find a plumber or an electrician and have trouble getting a call back. It may seem like that's happening more often now. And as Boston 25 News reporter Jim Morelli found, one big reason why is a shortage of young people going into skilled trades.
Go to college or go into something like carpentry. Never considered a career in a trade? Well, consider this.
Over the next 5 years, 65% of the jobs available in the skilled crafts and trades won't have people to fill them.
That would include jobs as plumbers and electricians, but also those skilled at building furniture, working on historic properties.
We can't graduate them fast enough.
Even constructing violins.
Four-year colleges are really valuable to our communities, of course. But I think what's important is that we have a range of options for people, that there's not any one thing that is considered success.
Sarah Turner is president of Boston's North Bennett Street School, which has been turning out craftspeople for nearly 140 years.
We are really training for employment.
The North End School graduates only enough students to support the job market at a given point in time, and its programs, while not cheap, are not as lengthy as traditional college. Turner says that helps minimize postgraduate debt.
If we're loading people down with debt when they get their education, that's going to be a barrier to their success later.
Of course, going into some trades can cost a student virtually nothing.
Trade school for me was where I found myself.
Licensed electrician Joshua Page graduated from a public Voc Tech high school and now owns 3 electrical companies that employ 17 people. But he says it's getting harder these days to find fresh electricians.
If we don't get these kids to replace the ones that need to retire, where are we going to be at? And that's in Massachusetts.
In fact, in Massachusetts, the average age of electricians rose from 51.3 years in 2015 to 52.2 years in 2019. Master plumbers in the state are even older. Between 2015 and 2019, their average age rose from 54.9 years to 56.5 years. And the most recent state data showed a drop in the number of licensed plumbers of all levels.
We've been advertising for months to find a licensed journeyman plumber, and we can't find one. That's how bad it is.
And when Matt Fox's assistant graduated from a local plumbing program, he didn't have much company.
Total kids, I had about 13 kids, and only 4 continued plumbing.
Josh Page thinks the trades are suffering shortages because of an image problem.
At the end of the day, our hands are dirty, we're filthy, it's just not cool.
What he hopes to get across to young people is that the hands of tradespeople, dirty they might be, make magical things happen.
And at the end of the project, I can turn the switch on and see the light come on. You can't get that anywhere else.
So how will the trades shortage affect you? The experts I spoke with say, first of all, you'll likely have to wait a lot longer to get projects started. Josh Page says it could become like scheduling a physical at your doctor's. It could take months. Because of that, you'll want to watch out for people trying to make a quick buck, promising a quick fix. Make sure that you check they have licenses and insurance so that the job is done right. And get ready to dig a little deeper into those pockets. When there's a supply and demand problem like this, it will drive prices up. So plan on paying more to get those projects completed. Jim Morelli, Boston 25 News.